Hello, through explanation about the confusion matrix by moving with by sequence, and this confusion matrix is going to give a 2 into 2 confusion matrix which is having some definitions like truth positive, truth negative, false positive, and false negative. So first, we'll make an machine learning algorithm which is decision tree. For that, we are using the SCI learn dataset, which is iris dataset, which is already defaultly present in Python. And for that we are making the sklearn library, and from that we are importing the data set, and then from the sklearn library itself we are selecting the model selection, and in that we are using to train test split the data set, that is split the data set for training and testing. And then we are importing the decision tree classifier for uh, as a machine learning algorithm. You can use some other classifier also as of your wish. Here I am using decision tree classifier. Then to visualize the confusion matrix, I'm just importing confusion matrix and also classification report to give the classification report. You can use 12 if you need precision, recall, F1 score, support, accuracy, and values and all, weighted average and all. Then if you need SNS plot also, we can just use it. Then I'm also using the plot library. Then we are loading the data set. For loading the data set, I'm using the load iris function. Then creating the x variable and y variable. X variable, I'm just using the iris.data. Y variable, I'm calling iris.target. From this load iris data set, then we are using only two classes for simplicity only. If you need more classes means you can use also, that is, but in y we can call only target. In x you can also make some other features which is present in the data set. Then we are splitting the data set into train test split, and test size we have given as 0.3, that is 30% for testing and remaining 80% for training, and the random state we have given as 42. We are calling the x variable and y variable which we have declared here, that is in the load data set by using the train test function. By using this, we will get the four variables like x train, x test, y train, and y test. Then by using these four variables, we are going to train the model and test the model. For training, we'll use x train and y train. So first for that, we have to call the decision tree classifier. You can name it as whatever you wish. Here I have named it as model, and then by using that model I am using the fit function. What it will do means it will train the model for training. So I'm calling the train parameters which are x train and y train, and then I'm testing. For testing we have to use the predict function by using the same model which we have trained, but here in testing we'll use the testing parameters, and at that also I'm saving into a variable called ypred. Then by using this ypred and ytest, we are determining the confusion matrix, which is an visualization plot. So confusion, to make it, I'm just calling the confusion matrix library by using this ytest and ypred. I'm calling it into a variable called cm. This cm I'm making to print and visualize by using print only. First I'm making print only. Then I'm making it to visualize. For visualization, I'm calling the heat map from SNS. And here also I'm calling that function cm, that is variable cm, where which we have find the confusion matrix. Then I have set like annotation should be true, C maps or blues. If you want some other colors, you can just give it. And then I'm making the x label, y label, and also title. If you want some other x label, y label means you can just print it over here. And here I'm just adding like predicted values, and here also I'm just adding as a actual values. Confusion matrix also, you want to change means you can change it. Then you have to give plot show. This will only show our visualization. And I'm also giving classification report. This classification report will print the variables like precision, recall, F1 score, accuracy, and all for the classes which we are having. So first we made it to print the confusion. So that is what it is printed over here. This values only will be shown in the confusion matrix plot which we have made by this function. So this is the confusion matrix plot. If you want some other color apart from blues means you can change over here. So initially if you see means I was having only actual and predicted, but after that I changed it to actual values and predicted values. No, so to make it here I'm rerunning the code, and now if you see means you can see actual values and predicted values. Likewise you can change the value and y value. This confusion matrix value can change, it is determined at automatically only. But if you are working with some other model other than decision tree means at that time it will change. And classification report, this is going to show the values for the precision, recall, F1 score, support, accuracy, micro average, and weighted average. For the data set we are having nearly 100% accuracy. 1.0 means 100, zero point 0.9 means 99. So with the decision tree, with this iris data set, we and also we choose only one feature for both x and y. Y usually will choose only one, but in x we choose only y, one variable. But if you want to choose more than one also you can choose. That's your choice. This video is only for confusion matrix plotting. So likewise if you are interested in knowing some other videos, please let us know in the comment box. Thank you.